Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going back to Puerto Rico, and instead of doing the tourist stuff like I normally do, I'm gonna veer away from that and get knee deep in the culture. You ready? Let's go. We're gonna go to La Perla, but first, let me give you some context about Puerto Rico. Due to higher than normal rates of unemployment, lower wages, and a crumbling education system, a lot of young Puerto Ricans are forced to flee Puerto Rico for the States. In the Orlando metropolitan area in Florida, you have a whole new ethnic enclave of Puerto Rican migrants. Without a doubt, Puerto Rico is struggling, but it's not dead. Not yet. The reason why I love Puerto Rico so much is because it's a nice mixture of the old with the new. You'll see what I'm talking about. Welcome to Piñones. Piñones actually is an area where there's tons and tons of restaurants. I wouldn't say over 100, but definitely over 30. It's an excellent vibe out here. It's raining, so there's less people, but people still out here having fun, eating food. Pinchos is a wonderfully seasoned chicken shish kebab. My boy right over here is hooking it up. There have actually been new waves of investors coming into Puerto Rico that don't have any ties to the island. And that's actually caused a bit of an uproar in social media spaces, in political spaces, and it's caused many, many young people who are from here or who have roots here to feel alienated. I've always said the one thing that I wouldn't do is stay in a hostel. And here I am about to stay in a hostel. Let's go check it out. I've always said the most valuable part of traveling is learning about other cultures, but also learning more about yourself. That's why I often travel alone, just in case some of you are wondering. Here I met a lot of young people, some of which with interest in moving to Puerto Rico for the tax benefits.
La maravilla.
I'm not going to bother to show you guys the room, but let me show you what's going on in the kitchen. Here it is. A lot of people who visit Puerto Rico say that it's not Caribbean enough. I'm guessing they've never been here. Let's go to Loíza, the heartland of Puerto Rican culture. I attempted to visit the home studio of world-renowned artist Samuel Lind, but unfortunately he wasn't available. However, I do have some art available for you, and I'll start that right now. Before we go to La Perla, I need your help with something. If you're enjoying this video so far, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Folks, if at any point you see me just randomly show up in the video soaked, like right now, understand that we're having torrential downpours here, and there's nothing I can do about it, but I want to keep delivering this content to you guys, and I have a limited amount of time to do it, so I'm going to make the best situation out of what we got. All right? Love you guys. So, have you ever heard of La Perla? La Perla is America's maybe only shantytown. Something that's reminiscent of a Brazilian favela exists here outside of the city walls of Old San Juan. It was initially housing for the Jibaros that were coming in from the countryside, moving into the city, as well as the Afro-Puerto Ricans that may have worked here in Old San Juan. So a lot of people will tell you that La Perla is the most dangerous place in Puerto Rico. I don't quite agree with that, but I guess there still is a danger factor. It's the one place where police don't go in Puerto Rico. And of course, there's a reason for that. So let's go down. You guys ready? Let's go do some ill-advised stuff.
You know those times when you get a bad feeling about something? Kinda crept in right about now.
As with everything, the danger element was a little bit overblown. As you can see, I made it. The people there were actually quite friendly. I asked them where this restaurant La Garita was, and they were happy to show me. It was fun. After Old San Juan has shut down, La Perla becomes a speakeasy zone for bars that open after hours. So if you find yourself in Old San Juan and everything's shut down and you still want to keep going, you can come down here to La Perla. For obvious reasons, I didn't film too much while I was walking through. It's not some place that you want to film without having permission. You guys ready to have some Puerto Rican food? Follow me. And in Puerto Rico, do as the Puerto Ricans. Medalla. It's their best beer. Alright folks, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I've tried octopus mofongo maybe never in my life. I've tried octopus twice. Both times I've been on dates and I've told them like, oh yeah, I like it. Meanwhile, I hated it. So hopefully this is different. Hopefully my palate has changed. Hopefully I've evolved. Let's see how this goes.
And all it took was one bite for me to fall in love.
And why not cap it off with the official state drink of Puerto Rico, the pina colada. Let's go. Would have hit this with a lot of rum.
Let's go out east to Fajardo.
But here you can see depicted some photographs of people dancing bomba. Bomba is a traditional Puerto Rican dance. I actually really wanted to see some bomba, but I'm not going to be here on Monday. I'm going back home tonight, actually, so I will miss the bomba celebration. Generally it happens on Mondays in the city in San Juan. But
do you remember what I said about the old mixed with the new? Remember what I said, old with the new. In honor of Black History Month, let's dedicate this video to the memory of a notable Afro-Puerto Rican.
Rafael Cordero is considered to be the father of the Puerto Rican public education system. He was an individual that taught children regardless of their economic status as well as their ethnic identity.
This school in Miramar, San Juan, was named after El Maestro Cordero.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.